Et salut à tous, on se retrouve aujourd'hui sur un nouvel épisode de Deponia Doomsday. Alors, toutes ces horloges, c'est un peu perturbant. Bref. Ok, on a dit la dernière fois qu'après avoir parlé avec un petit peu tout le monde ici, on allait voir ce qui se passe du côté des toilettes. Pourquoi pas?
Occupied. You plan on being done in the crapper anytime soon? Don't rush me. I suffer from severe temporal constipation. Temporal constipation? Not perhaps temporal diarrhea? No, I'm over that. But how the crap? Surprise, surprise, huh? I recognized your voice. You're the time crapper. The temporal toilet tourist, who apparently has made it his mission to clog every toilet in the entire multiverse. End times person? Is that you? But I've only just met you. You gave me this wonderful
Ah, je me souviens.
from Cletus's suitcase. I remember. But that was my other adventure, a version of the
Exactement.
future which no longer exists, as if a huge plug were clogging everything up. Oh, tell me about it. Oh, everything was flowing just fine. Now it's come to a standstill. Exactly, but I'll get things back up and running. Oh, that would be great.
Ok, je me souviens vaguement de lui, mais franchement, très vaguement. Très vaguement. Bon, ok, on a vu un peu tout ce qu'on avait à voir ici, donc on va essayer un petit peu les autres endroits. On va commencer par là, c'est plus proche.
Don't you
Voilà.
dare! Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
Well, I thought nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Don't think, soldier. It's war out here. And in war, there were only losers.
Ok.
What are those trash cans for?
Hey, keep your hands off. That's where we keep the seeds so they don't go bad. And so the
D'accord.
wombats can't get at 'em. Most critters are getting worse by the day.
Ah,
Almost as
ça.
bad as the Fulocks. I catch them meddling with the bins all the time. That's why I always keep my eyes on both sides. My wife says I've started to squint. It's a good job it's so quiet on the Fulock front. We're not equipped for a war on two fronts.
Ok. Bon, rien d'intéressant de ce côté. Ouais, on va par ici. Oh, le mignon petit platypus.
Oh,
Oh.
there you are.
Howdy, Rufus.
You wouldn't believe who I met in the city.
My granddad. I know. He didn't recognize me.
No wonder. To him, you're not even born yet.
I guess I never will be. Even the slightest interventions change the timeline. In all probability, we prevented the birth of my father already.
Hogwash. I've seen everything possible and impossible in the last while, but nothing even remotely resembling a timeline. The whole thing is more like a fuzzy, knotted time scheme than anything else.
It's okay, Rufus. I'm doing just fine. Isn't it incredibly interesting here?
Yeah, very picturesque. But we have to get a move on. Don't you remember? Where's Gold?
In the farmhouse. But there's no reason to hurry. Here in interim time.
The clocks run differently, I already know. Still, no reason to take our foot off the gas. One of these portals must lead to Kuvak. We used it earlier ourselves.
Yeah, it's that one there.
That one? I actually expected a few mind-bending puzzles first, but so much the better. Wait here. I'll go get Gold, and then we can go get our future back.
Ouais, alors je sais pas. Tiens, il y a un wombat. Je sais pas trop. Je vais quand même visiter un petit peu l'intérieur de la ferme avant de faire n'importe quoi. Baratte cassée. Ok, on va pas pouvoir faire de beurre du coup. Oh, il y a Gaule.
Hey, Gold? No time for coffee. Time
On
to
dirait
move. We...
vieille Gaule.
Wait a second. Am I counting right? Your goal? I mean, your goal too.
And you are almost as perceptive as when I left you, Rufus, savior of the world, suicidal time traveler.
You forgot butt model. But how can that be? What are you doing here? Which goal are you?
She's the goal that you rescued from the future.
Yeah, and in return she left me and Mac on Elysium, stole the time machine, and whoosh! That was the thanks we got.
I've not got such a talent for dramatic endings as you.
And you didn't get far either.
Yes. Perhaps I was a bit too quick off the mark there. When I arrived in interim time, there was no future anymore. The tunnel had simply come to an end, and the autopilot was steering me directly at it. I had to crash land and was stranded. For us, only a few hours have passed. For her, it's been a lifetime.
Why didn't you use one of the portals?
The portals only opened much later. At first, they were all out of reach. Then the Deponians started to throw their trash into interim time. The time travelers also started arriving from all sorts of pasts. Most were stranded here like me. We built Paradox City from the trash. We tried to reach the portals, but none of them led to the right time. Then, when the first children were born, we realized that we had built ourselves a new home.
But now I'm here. So come on. What was that? An earthquake?
We've only had one of those once before. The time when the portals opened.
Yeah, never a dull moment around here. Don't run off. I'm gonna go have a look.
Oh, il n'y a plus de portail.
Come on. Where's the portal to Kuvak? And the others? All gone.
I think I have an explanation. When the tachyons poured into the open portal unchecked just now in the lab, we didn't only open the one portal, but also all the surrounding ones too. Portals leading to completely different places in time. As time passes much faster in here, they were open for years. A whole city was built whilst you fetched gold from the university. Shortly after you stepped through the portal, the anomaly closed behind you. In the lab, this was a blink of the eye. Here, countless minutes.
You mean this city only exists because we opened the portal earlier?
Really makes you think, eh?
Yeah, like for example, how do we get out of here now that the portals are closed?
I was thinking more of the moral implications. Well, what will happen to the people here if we restore the old timeline? Are we even allowed to do that?
I can't see any signs.
I noticed that too. You should get it looked at.
Ok. Bon, bah c'est raté pour fuir à Kuzak.
Amazingly, there was still a bit of antidote left.
You girls having a good talk?
I'm just telling Goal about your stamp cannon.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have used so much cheese.
C'est marrant, elle s'appelle Gol aussi. Oh. Ce bruit. J'ai un jouet pour mon chien qui fait le même bruit.
Can I take that?
No, it's not finished yet.
I could finish it.
And just how are you going to finish it?
I can finish anything.
You're going to finish me off one of these days. Are you finished yet? Yes.
No,
Oh, we'll just take it then.
I will.
On your marks, go.
J'aime bien la
And
conversation.
finish.
Okay, what just happened here?
You've become a sculptor?
I had a lot of time on my hands.
That excuses some things, but not everything.
Il a pas l'air de trop adhérer. Bon, on a un ornithorynque à pile, je sais pas du tout pourquoi. Sculpture en pierre, ok. Brosse de Gaulle, barrette cassée. Ok, on a une veste mais on peut pas y toucher, c'est dommage. Elle est là, elle devrait servir à quelque chose. Mais bon, passons. Bon, bah on va retourner au centre-ville. Ok, alors, moi ce que je propose de faire, ouais, parce qu'on n'a pas tant de choix que ça, c'est de retourner vers les vestiges d'Elysium et de mettre ça là, dans la poubelle. Histoire d'attirer l'attention du vigie, enfin de la vigie, du vigile, de la vigie.
Hey, keep your hands off. You'll contaminate our seeds.
Ah, je peux pas faire ça, dommage.
Hey there!
Do not distract me. I've got to stay alert. Or do you have some kind of death wish that involves being ripped to shreds by a pack of Fulocks?
You have a Fulock problem here?
What does it look like to you, huh?
Hysterical overreaction? Don't you think you're taking this thing a little too seriously? After all, the portals are closed, and no sign of any fuel locks.
Just because you can't see any fuel locks doesn't mean they can't see you.
Bon, c'est pas ça la solution. Ok, qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre? Une baraque cassée, youpi. Youpi, youpi. Bon, allez, centre-ville. Ouais. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Il y a cette zone aussi. Oh, ouais, mais... Ouais, il reste un portail.
Take a hack and make it snappy.
All right.
Bon, d'accord. C'est pas ici qu'on va réussir à faire quoi que ce soit. Bon, maintenant qu'on a plus de trucs. Rita, cacahuète.
Peanuts. Tasty.
What? You eat Mikey?
What? But, oh no, I thought you were Peanuts.
Don't worry.
Mikey was an ass anyway.
And we are peanuts.
Sapient peanuts from another time.
Delicious and clever.
What do you know? Can I maybe take you along anyway? The way things are going here, I'll probably have to make you into peanut butter.
No. To be honest with you, we wouldn't like that.
Let him speak. Maybe he's got a good reason.
A good reason to turn us into peanut butter? Oh yeah, true. He hasn't given us one yet.
Yeah, why does he want to do that?
For love.
Wow, now that's what I call a proper answer.
Oh, we'd be happy to sacrifice ourselves for love.
Yippee! Me first.
But one more question. How exactly does it help love if we're made into peanut butter?
Oh, yeah,
I'd like to know that too.
let him speak.
I want to win back Goal's affection.
Ah, that's so sweet.
I don't know.
I'm not convinced either.
But this is gold we're talking about.
Yeah, but who's Goal? I mean, do we even know her?
I certainly don't know her.
Oh, true. So how do we know if you're a good match?
Ah, on a
Goal
une
is also
photo.
more of a long-term goal.
Huh?
Well, how do you mean?
Oh, it's so cryptic.
Love needs no further explanation.
No explanation, no deal.
No, sir.
Find someone else to make into peanut butter.
Okay, I'll tell you. You're right, just forget I said anything.
No probs, matey.
No offense.
Come back again once you've thought of a valid reason, you pillock.
Oh là là. Bon.
My future is ruined.
No, it's taking up a lot.
His soup. It's all so unfair. I should be the one complaining about but if I don't get my hands on some new fuel lock ribs soon.
Ouais, on a déjà entendu tout ça. Bouh, je sais pas quoi faire. Rita, donne-moi du café.
Hello, Reed. What's new?
Don't waste my order something.
One order.
Got any money?
Nope.
Then your girlfriend.
The portals are closed.
Ah!
Thought so. Classic case of last-minute panic. Yeah, I think I'll pass.
I really should.
So,
Anytime. All I need is a portal.
but I can't.
And foot.
Could I take something from that?
Only if it doesn't change.
Ok.
I give.
Yes.
Oh, il voulait un caillou, lui.
Rufus, bring stone.
Interesting. The material used to create this sculptural opus magnum is clearly basalt from the Germian Fatstone Mountains. I
Eh
can make
ben.
out deposits of obsidian, and even inclusions of chrysoberyl. My respect for the fine arts unfortunately forbids me from exploiting this aesthetic ornament purely for the purposes of my base commercial ambitions. That would be barbarity.
Ah. D'accord.
Are you sure? Maybe it's an if you give me the key.
Forget it. There may have been some the old butt speaking. I haven't worked all.
D'accord. Ah. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire? La baraque cassée, quoi ça peut me servir? Vers la ferme. D'accord. J'ai aucune idée de ce que je peux faire. Lui, il m'a beaucoup trop à l'œil. Mais dans les faits, il me regarde pas. Non, 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 laisse tomber. C'est vraiment ça que je veux faire.
Hey, keep your contaminator. Don't you dare, or do you have...
Faut que je trouve où il va ce câble rouge là. Il n'y en a pas d'autres, du coup je vois pas du tout. Là non plus.
Your granddad won't let me through to the...
Sounds like him. I was never allowed to borrow...
Any ideas on how to distract him?
With a good book, perhaps?
We want to break into his workshop.
Which probably eliminates the next...
D'accord. Merci McChronicle, merci beaucoup.
Just think. 5 different animal bites in half an hour. Hello? Respect? Ah! Speak of the devil.
Oh, mais il y a ça que j'ai pas visité.
Yoo-hoo, I have a question.
Keep it short, I've got work to do. We're about to make the breakthrough into the future. I can already smell it.
Sorry, it's the excitement. What exactly are you doing here?
We suspect there may be a so-called future in sediment beneath the city. That's why we started to hollow out its foundation.
Aren't you worried that that could make the city somehow, I don't know, slide maybe?
The chance is always offset the risks. The unimaginative rednecks up there have no idea what a rough diamond they have right under their feet. They see no further than the base that guarantees their apartments stay standing. I see 3 cafes, Martin, office spaces, and affordable lofts for fashionable high-income earners.
Such as architects working for the portal building authorities, for example?
Exactly.
Any progress?
How could there possibly be any when I keep getting interrupted by such triviality?
I thought progress couldn't be stopped. I have to get to Kuvak one day before the end of time.
Wait.
Kuvak.
Unlucky and unlucky. We do have a portal to Kuvak, but that's on the old Hermit's land, so it's not connected to the time travel superhighway yet. We've been fighting for that right of way for ages.
That isn't the problem. The problem is that the portals have closed back up again.
No, it's not a problem, it's an opportunity. It's proof once more of how important the connection between Paradox City and the future is. I can already see the campaign. The only way back leads forwards. Better still, back through the future.
But that's all just drivel. The reason for the lack of a future lies in the past.
Utter hogwash. Today was yesterday. The future belongs to those who have the courage to look forward.
Oh, you have no idea.
Ok, on va le laisser tranquille. Hein.
Finally, I was afraid I'd miss out on the future all because of you. Oh no, Fulock alarm.
Oh, again? Oh, that means we'll have to take another compulsory break.
No, it doesn't mean that. One can't keep the future waiting.
Why? Has he got somewhere to go?
Oh. Ouais, du coup, c'était où? La ferme? Non, c'était le vestige. C'était vers le vestige. Voilà, là, je peux mettre mon ornithorynque. Allez, Rufus, tu peux le faire. Voilà.
Hey, wait a minute. I know that sound. There were wombats in the bins again. strange. I can't see anything. Where are you, you little beast?
Hé 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 hé. Oh. Allez, on va prendre du cadavre.
Give me something to shoot at. Where are you, you little beasts?
Burk, burk, burk. Ah, je peux en prendre qu'un.
You little beasts.
Ok, je peux rien faire de plus. Et si je retourne là? Ah ouais, peut-être qu'il faut que je remonte le levier. On sait jamais. Kitty, kitty. Ok, bon alors. Super, on va le donner au cuistot. Tiens, regarde mon petit gars, j'ai ces côtes de Fuelox pour toi.
Ta-da!
Fuelock ribs! Now, where did you get them?
Where do you think? I ripped them off a Fuelock.
I don't know how I can ever thank you enough. But if it's not asking too much, could you take the soup to my future self?
Sure, why not?
But careful. I think he's looking for a reason to get me fired.
Everyone knows there's no arguing over taste, but this doesn't have much to do with taste in the first place.
Ok.
Fuelock soup, finally.
Wow.
Darn, that was actually quite all right.
Am I hearing disappointment?
Yes, of life. I've grafted away all my youth to be able to afford an instant change 5. Now I'm old. Making other people's lives hell is the only joy I have left. And now, I can't even manage that anymore.
Ah, don't be so hard on yourself. You can do it.
Be a good little boy and bring me some seconds. Maybe then I'll find the hair in my soup that will give me an excuse to fire someone.
That's the spirit.
Ah.
And?
Looks like he enjoyed it. He wants another one.
Really? Oh boy. Maybe I haven't screwed up my future after all. Here. Fortunately, we've now got loads of this stuff.
Waiter, there's a hair in my Fuelock soup. Then be glad you didn't order the Fucaca soup.
9 au plat. J'ai pas compris la blague.
Fuelock soup, finally. I was about to get my former self fired. But what? Wait a minute. What the hell is this? There's a hair in my soup. I want to see the manager. Aimé.
Oh.
What? How did you get here so quickly?
Oh, you're obviously experiencing a side effect of my new Instant Change 2. It uses a time travel technique that doesn't create any new timelines. All changes become immediately visible.
Didn't you just want to save up for Series 5?
Yes, but then my future self came along, completely broke. So, I bought the 2 series off him. It's quite practical, as long as you don't take pregnant women on board. And now that I don't need to save anymore, I quit immediately. My future self was probably more in need of a job anyway.
And what are you gonna live on?
I'll break into my pension plan, and then, well, we'll see. The future suddenly looks bright again.
Eh bah.
So, that's your Instant Change 2 out there?
Yes? Why?
Well, you left the lights on.
Really? It's probably a problem with the electrics again. Butter churn. Why didn't I save up for the 5 series?
Nobody knows.
Here, could you turn it off for me?
Sure, happy to help.
Avec plaisir. T'en fais pas, je gère ça comme un pro. Alors, oh, les jolies clés. Bip bip. Ok, allez.
Haha! Success! Wow, what is all this stuff? I wonder if I'll be able to start the engine.
Ouais, a priori c'est bon. Oh.
Damn butter churn. A genuine engine would be nice, but looky here. Surprise, surprise. It's short one cylindrical device.
Un cylindre. Tiens, un cylindre.
That should fit size-wise, but why bother? It's broken.
Quoi, it's broken? On s'en fiche. Oh là. Bon, bah il va falloir qu'on trouve de quoi réparer tout ça. On trouvera. Bon allez, hop, on va se mettre par ici. Rufus, viens là. Super. Non, 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 reviens, reviens. Reviens. Super. Bon, faut juste pas qu'il fasse un pas de plus, sinon il tombe dans le vide. Alors, bon, bah écoutez, mine de rien, on a un peu avancé. J'étais un peu en galère, mais ça va, on s'y retrouve. Ok, next step, il faut qu'on arrive à réparer le moteur de la série 2 pour pouvoir réussir à se barrer, aller voyager un petit peu dans le temps. Et puis il faudra qu'on comprenne à quoi sert la baratte, la sculpture en pierre. Bon, les clés on sait, hein, ça y a pas de souci. La baratte, elle pourrait peut-être être utilisée dans le moteur, mais je sais pas, et pour l'instant il veut pas, faudra qu'on trouve pourquoi. Bref, j'espère que vous avez apprécié ce petit épisode. On se retrouve la semaine prochaine pour le suivant et pour essayer de voyager dans le temps. D'ici là, portez-vous bien. Ciao, bye bye.